Hey friends, welcome to my place. Very excited. First from the house for me, Lab on Fire. A Lab on Fire. The fragrance is Liquidnight and it's power cars but 9. That's the only thing I know. I saw this on online, saw it many times, never bothered picked it up. Finally, say let's go. There's a box, first impression, whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you. Don't know anything about it. The only thing I know is Cars by 9. I know he did some of my favorite Polo Green. He did CK Eternity and also Quorum. 3 of those I really enjoy. He did a bunch of for CK and also for the Polo House. Let's go. Now, I don't know anything about it, but I never seen anything else from this. The name, I would imagine it is a niche house, meaning they don't make anything else except just fragrance. That's a very good guess. Whoa. Okay. Oh, cool packaging. Nice little box. Here we go. Spray time. Excited. Oh, look at this. It's like a donut. Pick out this spot. 60 mil. I picked it up for, I think it was a 70 something. 2 or 3 sprays, 60 mil. Not too bad. 70 something. Natural lighting. Okay, this is. Oh, I like this. Right away, this is a good pickup because it's green and I like that. There's a creaminess right away that's showing. It's green, but yeah, it's this incense. This green is super familiar. I just did a review for 2 fragrances that has Hinoki. I don't know if I published it yet, but this is also a Hinoki. I'm on a roll. I mean, I really enjoy the green. Hinoki is one of the best. Basically, it's a Japanese cypress. But Hinoki, it's Hinoki woods is very popular in Japan, not only for the woods, the smell, but also in the wood itself they will make wood furniture and things like that. But on this fragrance it smells wonderful, but this is not just like the Hinoki that I smell. It doesn't go straight green. That there's something pairing to it that's making it smell just a bit sweet, and that sweet is not from the Hinoki itself, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I always said I enjoy when the sweet is from the scent itself, but this is like an additive. Not sure, maybe it's a tonka bean, maybe it's vanilla, but it's added pairing together with the Hinoki. What I mean is, instead of having the Hinoki and then the sweet is from this, there's a natural sweet smelling, if it's from the wood itself. But if it's added on the side, you can smell it's pairing, okay? But it's right behind it, very close by. But also there must be incense in here. My other favorite notes. This is great. It's hitting my spot. There's other florals and some fresh, some citrus for sure. This is a very interesting pairing. One of my favorite houses is Comme des Garçons because of their smoky, incensey type of fragrances. But those are more straightforward, using those smoke and incense as the main character, and yet it does not add too much to deviate much from that center point. But this one is giving such a big twist with that. Oh, I just saw this is a pretty cool picture right here. Yeah. But this is very different than how they come to a song, is using those incense and woods and smoke. This is basically, we can tell, no, at least I'm thinking that it is the Hinoki, the green itself, and then you can smell the pairing. That is very different, like the creaminess. I'm not sure how that's come about, but there's some floral, there's some spice, and there's some fresh, some citrus, and they are kind of individualized, so I can detect those. It's not really blended together, but they're kind of like pairing together. That's very different though. Yeah, and it's kind of changing the characteristic of that Hinoki wood. which is okay. Because I've smelled, like I say, quite a few of those, the song and the other, the incense in the smoky, that I don't mind having a different twist on this. By the way, the atomizer is good. It's okay, and the bottle itself is pretty unique. Ooh, is it glass or is it this is very different than anything that I have so far. It's pretty simple, but it's different. It's nice. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, it's vanilla. The sweet is vanilla. Now I'm picking out in the middle. It's coming through stronger, and the incense is not a powerhouse like the other ones. It's kind of plain on the side. So if you ask me, I would say the couple most prominent notes will be the green, hinoki green, plus the incense as the top two in the front row, 1A, 1B, and the other stuff in the back. Okay, I'm smelling those. Somehow it just translate that way, be able to tell those are in the back. Okay, and it's nice. It's I don't mind having this because usually for my incense I love it, so I'm kind of picky about it, and then when it's done well, I really appreciate it, the incense, the green. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's a core that you enjoy, the category that you enjoy, and so when it's done, you usually accept it. But because you smell so much of it, you will be more picky about it. So for it to be on the top of your list, you're kind of very selective. And this one is just right below my typical favorites of the incense, just because it's giving a twist to it. But you know what? I think I'm gonna like this a lot once I have more field wearings, get my nose used to it, be in tune of this type of scent, because I don't have anything like this. This is the first experience with something like this where, what I mentioned earlier, how it's pairing together, and it's giving that vanilla type of twist. I don't think, other than this is so different than the Marmaggiola's by the fireplace. That is, to me, okay, very designer-ish type of smoky, vanillic kind of take. But this is a totally different type of thing. This is for sure not the typical designer. It doesn't not mean it's good or bad. I'm just saying how it's coming across, if it's very mainstream, or this is more of a little bit different off the beaten path. And I love that. That's one of the reasons why I started to get into like indie houses or the niche house where they're a little bit different than the typical designer. And then when you start to get a larger collection, you start to think that the same old, just with a tiny variation. But with the indie house, they go a little bit different path, and I enjoy that. I'm looking for that, and this one hit the spot. It is very different. So just because my first reaction, I say, is not up there with my typical incense and smoky, the hinoki, but does not mean I do not like it, and I absolutely think I'm gonna like this even more, or put it up in the same slot even higher, because it's how different it is. Now I'm talking because I'm first impression, I'm just waiting for whatever else to come through. I still smell this citrus, but is for sure is like the third row in the back. First row is still the green hinoki and the incense. Second row is the vanilla, some spice, not sure what is that from, but some fresh. And third is the citrus. Okay. I can't wait to. This is a complex one. There's a lot of stuff in there. I can't wait to look up the notes. This is one of those I'll be interested to kind of look up to see what's in here. But first impression, I want to be surprised. I was thinking about whenever I get into the house for the first time, it is like a make or break, right? So if this one is terrible, I'll probably think, oh, what did I do? I'm not gonna do it again, right? But if it's anything decent or good, like this one is really, really good, then I'll be looking into the house more. Same thing with, I think everybody does that, right? And hopefully in the first bottle you pick a nice and decent one. I picked it because I saw Carlos 9 and Liquidnight seems interesting of a name. Carlos Banai, I don't think he can go wrong. Love that the perfumer. His catalog of fragrances, even though it seems like the is most of our in the past like Corum and CK Eternity, Polo Green, but those are powerhouse. So I was kind of expecting just a bit of maybe like a vintage classic vibe. I don't know if I get that from here, but the green Hinoki is so good. This is really, really good. I think the longevity is going to be very good on this one. Let's see if it tells me. No. Yeah, I want to be surprised, so I don't want to look it up. Wait, does it tell me? Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, EDP. Okay, Eau de Parfum. Alright. So that will last quite a bit, supposedly. Yeah, you could tell it's not an EDT. This is more of a denser, compact, more juice in here. It's more oil concentration. Yeah, I love this. So maybe you'll transition later, or maybe it's gonna stay this way. But I'm getting that. This is gonna be suitable for the cooler weather. Okay, so if you're hot weather like right now, inside indoor AC, suitable for work, for meetings, for school, for anything. This is versatile, nothing harsh, nothing bad, very smooth. I gotta say, this is very smooth. It does not punch anybody, it doesn't punch through, doesn't shout. It's a very nice fragrance. I would imagine you could wear this in the casual plus in the formal situation. Yeah, this is extremely versatile. I love this. I mean, I can imagine wearing this every single day on the colder weather. I love this to be my signature scent. This is nice. A lot of times, green is very difficult to be mass appealing or super versatile, because for some reason it is not like your blue, citrusy, fresh, a sweet type of scent where it's more more of a mass appealing type. But the green usually is not. But this one, I think you could pull it off any situation. The incense is not punchy, so it doesn't take over. It's playing very well with the Hinoki, and I think the vanilla sweet is coming. I think it's vanilla more than Tonka. It's coming a little bit closer, so it's not far behind. So it's playing very well together. And there's a tiny bit of fresh, and tiny bit of spice, and tiny bit of citrus. Tiny bit means they all kind of play in the background. Yeah. Oh, I like this. This is a very nice differentiation to the typical green incense. Good job. Great job, Mr. Benign. Is it? Benign. Benign. Okay. I love this one. I love this one. First impression, I'll give it 9.5 out of 10. So overall, it does lean masculine just a bit. I don't smell too much white floral. I don't smell any white floral at all. So it doesn't lean feminine at all. And most you could say it's unisex, but I think it's more masculine than that. Like I said, super versatile. The longevity is gonna be good. Easy going. Oh, I love this one. If you like green, you like incense, you like this has to be one of your top to try at least. Okay, get your nose on it. Now I'll be looking into this house. This is how you get started. This is how you get a customer and to go and dive into your house. This is awesome. A lab on fire. I give you 2 thumbs up for sure. Love this one. Okay, now, without dragging on for the first impression, yeah, it's about the same right now. So I'm gonna wear it rest of the day, and to see if we change it, if any differences, I might do a follow-up, do a forwarding video. All right. Love this one. As always, see you next time.